Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. It's good that you're finally here. Welcome. I'm Vince, and I'm the founder of Movemakers Philly, a hip-hop dance school in, of course, Philadelphia. Glad to have you guys here. I actually just recently stumbled upon this really great article that I think is worth reading to everyone. And I found the article on this really interesting website. The name of the website is www.iamthebestyoutheducatorintheworld.com. Seems pretty credible. It's called Kids Are Not Physical Phenoms. This article is written to debunk the common myth that kids are physically extraordinary by their own devices. Oftentimes, parents and adults in general will marvel at the physical feats of children, opining that the distinguishing feature of the child's ability is their youth. Wrong. Oh, Dylan. Oh my goodness, Dylan. He is so good. Oh, he's incredible. Oh my goodness. That's amazing, Dylan. So you think you can dance? Oh, better watch out. Oh, Dylan. Oh, Dylan. Oh, you're going to drive them crazy when you get older. You're driving me crazy. I can't take it. Ask a room of 25-year-olds to balance on one leg. You'll be lucky if there is one future Jedi that remains standing, cradled by the Force as the other peons are floored, squirming, and squealing. How many 10-year-olds are shooting 10 out of 10 free throws? Who cares about this question? Especially for you Philadelphians, when we clearly know that a full roster of 76ers can't put up 10 out of 10 free throws. So how is it that so many adults are enamored when kids express what is so often simply clumsy and feeble physical expression? Parents, many of you, especially these days, are extremely biased towards your children. And I'm not saying that you are bad. I'm just saying that when you are giving Dylan a 10 for his whack, broke, barely even a cartwheel, the rest of us are hard-pressed to find a positive number value that is worth putting on the scoreboard. Anyone that is overpraising a novice youth in any skill set is likely caught in the blinding glare of optimism. Or perhaps their perception of merit is skewed by their own inability or lack of experience. I'm not saying all of this to bash the kids, our future generation of good citizens, innovators, and our eventual caretakers. I'm saying all of this to encourage adults to be more attentive and invested in the cultivation of physical awareness and competency in young people. I have to say, this might be controversial, this article. Along with being an educator of youth, I teach adults movement. Similar to me. I also teach adults movement. Wow. Not to mention, I also stay busy trying to teach myself new skills. There's one thing that has made a major impression on me in my career. That is the importance of plasticity and how the ability for the brain to change is tied to the quality of our movements. Now that's smart guy. With the adults that I teach, it is often apparent what kind of movement or lack thereof they've been exposed to throughout life. Furthermore, it is interesting to observe the distinctions between those that are most successful in making adaptations. Some of us are more equipped for learning new skills at mid and late life. This is likely those of us who have never stopped working to actually learn new skills. The neuroscientists will continually say that we are most malleable in our formative years. And I'll say that after 25, plasticity becomes a lifestyle. But we can lay foundations for this early. Now that's worth thinking about. I'd say I'm jumping on board with that. Let's continue. Get the kids moving in a diversified way. Do not only prioritize sports. Encourage a diverse array of movement pattern training that touches on fine motor development, hand-eye coordination, foot-eye coordination, rhythm, expanding, contracting, dynamic breathing, balance, individual reflection, collaboration with other bodies, and so much more. That's a lot. I wonder what activities and sports, art forms do that for us. Let's see. Do not forget that learning an instrument is entirely physical. We often do not see music as a physical pursuit, when in fact it is probably one of the most excellent ways of acquiring specialized sensory motor skills. To my point in the beginning of this, if kids were the physical phenoms that some of us see them as in early stages of development, then why do all of them sound like bats straight out of hell when they first touch bowed a violin string? And to this next prospective client that writes to me sharing that your 5-year-old is so good at breakdance and absolutely loves it, keep in mind that in my head I'm likely saying, ha 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 ha, you adorable loving parent, your kid is probably so whack, but well done reaching out to an institution where your child is going to get good training. Well said. Confident, capable, and adaptable bodies are foundations for good esteem, self-awareness, and courage throughout life. The Movemakers Philly method, man, it's really funny now that this writer has the same organization name as my organization. What is going on here? The Movemakers Philly method is certainly dedicated to fostering these qualities in young people through the practice of hip-hop dance. I encourage you to find other institutions that will offer the same in other disciplines too. I wonder some that come to mind. So that your children gain the foundations for making plasticity a lifestyle well into the most shabby corners of adulthood. Wow, what an article. There were points that really hit home with me. There were some points that were a little bit controversial, but nevertheless, I think there's a lot to gain from this. And I think I do agree. Kids are not physical phenoms. What do you think at home? Well, I'm going to get back to reading. Talk to you soon. Oh, I went in. Yeah. That's gotta be at the end. That's gotta be like credits. Yeah. That's gotta be the credits.